everyone, today we're going to be reading issue 19, which is part 4 of the Sister Swap saga. It's a complete disaster. The royal dinner's tonight, Pip. I can handle it. Not by running away, you can't. This is just a light jog to get the wheels turning, Mom. Stay calm. Stay collected. Stay calm. Ah! Watch it! Ugh, this is so going to mess with my skincare routine. Next time, maybe watch where you're going. It was your fault. You're hiding in the dark like some kind of nocturna. You seemed pretty stressed out before you ran into me. It wouldn't have anything to do with the royal dinner, would it? I'm obviously stressed because the royal helpers keep showering me in compliments like, "Oh, Pip, you're such a totally incredible host," and "Oh, Pip, you set the bar so high." All the praise is flattering but overwhelming. What about you? Are you hiding from your royal concert duties? It's the same thing as you. I'm overwhelmed by all the compliments I've been getting during rehearsals, and my zip squeaks won't stop following me around. It's a tough job being so awesome, but I'm glad it's going so well for you. Everything's absolute perfection. What is that? Uh-oh. Move! Fine. There might have been some slight complications with the royal dinner. You don't say. I tried being you today, but planning was a total fail, and now everything's a mess. Happy? I guess while we're confessing, I also did a slightly subpar job of being a pop star. I upset the zip squeaks, and they memed me. When you find out your friend watched a new episode of Pony High without you, they zipped. They're using my name as a verb to mean they messed up. Ooh yeah, I got that. It's not funny. Disagree. I zipped, and now I'll be lucky if a tumbleweed shows up to watch me perform at the royal concert. Told you being a pop star was tough. This is only happening because I let Karatang get to me. He started spreading these mean lies about you, so I confronted him, and it kind of backfired. Now every pony is up for heights thinks I'm the one who was mean to him. You tried forcing him to confess? Ooh, major newbie mistake. You should have been honest with your fans from the start. Fully authentic. Maybe you can show me how that authenticity works right now. What happened to the ceiling? I sorta kinda flooded the royal hall with mud. But in my defense, I was trying to give this pony vlogger a mud bath, which she said was something she really wanted. You can't separate the ponies by their interests during the royal dinner. The whole point is for every pony to be together at one table as a family. Major newbie mistake. Well, the royal dinner is only 5 hours from now, and the last thing I need is for every pony saying I zipped it. Could we not please not use that phrase? You're going to help me set things right, and in exchange, I'll help you apologize to your fans and put on an incredible show tonight. Like a partnership? That's a bold proposition coming from some pony who dismissed everything I said this morning. Look, your reputation's on the line with the royal dinner too, so, at least help yourself. Fine, I guess you've got yourself a deal. Remember, authenticity. Hey, Zip Squeaks, I'm making this to, apologize for what I said to Karatang this morning. Sometimes I get so caught up in my own stress that I let my emotions get the best of me. Again, I know it's convenient timing, me begging for sympathy right before the royal concert. But I'm just trying to be honest. Something you all deserved from the beginning. This is impossible. There are too many of them. Rumble, Rough, and Gingerleaf. Better. Being in the spotlight is a lot harder than I ever imagined. But I'm trying to be better now. Think of others instead of just focusing on what I'm going through. So if you let me, I would really love to apologize in person at the Royal concert tonight. So I hope to see you all there. Zip, zip, hooray. Where are your disguises? We're not undercover, Misty. We just want to talk to Panini, pony to pony. From our research, we know Milky Way granted Panini a wish 2 years ago, and then took a 2-year break from all wish granting. Suspicious. Clearly something happened between them. Finding out what it was could help us undo Pip's wish. My famous Panini special, from my table to yours. Enjoy, Misty. Misty, I thought you were undercover. He doesn't know it's my real name. Can I get any food or drinks for our new arrivals? What we could really use is some information about Milky Way. And after you're done with that, I wouldn't mind a grilled cheese sandwich. Milky Way, I'm so sorry. I never crossed paths with a Milky Way before. Please, she switched the princess's cutie marks, and we need them switched back by the royal dinner tonight. We need your help. What happened between you two? It all feels like a lifetime ago. Ever since I was a young colt, I had this dream of opening up my own diner. Bring those vegetables over, will ya? Table 3's waiting. But you've got to have money to do that. So for years, that's all it was. An idea. A wish. That is, until I stumbled upon the legend of Milky Way, the most illustrious wishing well nymph of her kind, known for going to extravagant lengths to make sure her wishes come true. I knew that with her help, my far-off dream could become a reality. So I sought her out, and a deal was made. Her first step in helping me achieve my goal was getting me a higher-paying job in town. I worked almost every hour of the day, but opening a diner is expensive. I wasn't making enough for Milky Way's timeline. She had a reputation to uphold, so she placed a spell on me that allowed me to stay awake, working all through the night. I was making more money, enough to satisfy Milky Way, but I was exhausted. I knew I couldn't go on like that for much longer. So I told every pony about Milky Way and my wish. This is terrible. Milky Way will pay for what she's done. They called her a menace. Their cries of outrage convinced her to reverse my wish. Don't you dare come back! Milky Way was shunned from Zephyr Heights, and her once pristine reputation was shattered. I spent the next few years opening this place on my own. And as for Milky Way, well, I never thought I'd hear her name again. I'm so sorry, Panini. We promise you'll never have to hear the name Milky Way again, starting now. You said Milky Way reversed your wish? Okay, now. But Milky Way told us that once her wish was made, it couldn't be undone. Sonny, what did we say about using the name Milky Way? Oops. If Milky Way told you she couldn't reverse your wish, she lied. Why would she do that? Milky Way must have felt like a huge failure when she was shunned. I'm sure it was devastating for her. And now she's trying to redeem herself with Pip's wish. She needs to make sure this one is a complete success. I know exactly what we need to do. Zip, stop! Maybe we shouldn't have left them alone. Zip, Pip. Breaks are for ponies who deserve them. Well, it looks like things are progressing in here. I perfected one of the moves for tonight. Perfected is a very generous term. Like you're doing any better? You've barely memorized the residents' names, not to mention this hall is still half floor and half mud. If we want tonight to be a success, Milky Way's gotta reverse their marks right now. I'm sure she will if we just ask her to. Oh, we're going to ask all right. In just 3 hours, every pony in Zephyr Heights will attend the Royal Dinner and Concert and experience the most stupendous night of their lives, all because my wish allowed Zipp and Pipp to get along and help each other pull off the most incredible night of Zephyr Heights history. And sure, there were some bumps along the way. But with this mud fiasco and Karatang drama all cleared up, I'll be able to reclaim my illustrious title and once again be the envy of all the other wishing well nymphs. Happy endings are so satisfying. Oh, Milky Way, can you hear me? I'd like to formally invite you to see what Zipp and Pipp have got cooking for tonight. It's showtime! Milky Way, over here, over here. I've heard so much about you. I'm Misty, and I'm supposed to lead you right through there. I'm ready to be wowed. Gotcha. Oh, what is this? I'm not sure. It's a mudball fight. Come on, Milky Way. It's no fun if you don't throw any back. You led me into some sort of trap. No, I wouldn't do that. Is there more mud in here than there was before? You got that right. There was no way we were going to finish cleaning up all this mud by tonight, so instead we thought, what better way to celebrate the royal dinner than to have every pony in Zephyr Heights clean the royal hall with us as one big happy family. We've now got enough mud and mops to go around. And what about the royal concert? Oh, it's going to be a great show. I've nailed all the choreo. It'll be good enough. So, what do you think? It's definitely going to be a night to remember. And don't you worry, we'll make sure to give you full credit. Totally. Every pony in Equestria will know that you and this genius cutie mark switch of yours is responsible for all of this. I can't have any of this disaster associated with my name. Then switch their cutie marks back right now. I told you I can't. We spoke to Panini. We know you're powerful enough. You just don't want to because then every pony will know your wish failed again. I thought the plan was to ask her nicely to reverse their cutie marks. I am asking her nicely. You're upsetting her. Come on, Milky Way. Switching our cutie marks back is the best option you've got right now. That's where you're wrong. Def's not loving that reaction. Please, Milky Way. We're so sorry for backing you into a corner, but I know we can figure this out together. No more talking. My cutie mark switch is going to make me a star, but if you're not willing to play along tonight, we'll have to take a rain check. Ooh, it's tornadoing dragons and nymphs out here. Doesn't look like it's going to be safe for any pony to travel to the royal concert and dinner tonight. Are you really so selfish you'd rather see the royal dinner and concert canceled than just reverse your spell? No good deed goes unpunished in Zephyr Heights. Such a shame. The royal dinner starts in 2 hours. What are we going to do?